Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to Willow Clan in Clangen. It's been a little bit since we have been with our cats that have made a home on very cursed soil. Cursed by a wilted willow that now our leader sleeps under. There is suspicion from River Jay and some of the other medicine cats that this is a curse that is upon them, but they're not really sure where it's coming from, what they can do about it, and right now it's very difficult for them to leave. It is leaf fall, but it seems like the curse goes beyond just sickness. The river around this island that they're on rushes past them. The rains have been plentiful, which is good for grass and seed, and it does feed the prey around them. However, they're stuck here. So leaving is no longer an option. Instead, they will focus on trying to find a cure or a way to break the curse if it is one. So as far as cats go, our clan is not too small, but we could use a few more cats. Starling Star is old now. We lost Iris Star to the curse, but Starling has done a great job taking care of the clan. And even though she is a senior, she still wishes to go on patrols. Run is our current deputy that Starling herself chose. She's also a senior adult at 97 moons old, and she's curious about other clans and if they are struggling with the same curse or if it's just the cats who live here. River Jay is continuing to forget to eat and not eating the best of things because she's so focused on trying to get a cure done, so the cats can be free of whatever this is. Raccoon Creek is helping her. Milk Spot, our other youngest medicine cat, wonders if StarClan has given Raccoon Creek any prophecies lately. These cats are working so hard every day to find a cure. Chip Fawn is currently sick. I forgot about Boo Rose! It's been long since I've recorded, so some of these cats I completely forgot about. But yes, we have Boo Rose, formerly a rogue. Melting Heart, who is one of Iris's sons, is still alive and well. And so many of our other cats are trying to survive in this land, knowing that at any moment they could fall ill. And we still have Rot Whisker, one of the clan founders. He's injured right now, 140 moons old. Oh my goodness. Soon we're gonna lose our original cats. It's kind of sad. But I'm hoping that in some way these cats will find a way to survive. River Jay decides to go out on her own. She's seeking a bit of peace in hopes that StarClan will reach out to her. And while she's looking for herbs, she's startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. She's hopeful that this is StarClan, and so she will proceed towards the sounds. But suddenly, she comes across a queen who has just given birth to a new litter. River Jay decides to try and save the queen and have them come back to the camp. So now we will have Hailcut, Fire Kit, and Aster Kit join the clan. So we'll go look at them and then roll to see if they happen to be infected. So here is Hailcut, a very young female who's just given birth. She's bloodthirsty. So many bloodthirsty cats in this clan? Huh, interesting. Let's go ahead and roll to see if any of these cats are infected. We'll look at the kits in just a second. Here is little Fire Kit, who's a quiet young female with amber eyes, a short mackerel pelt. She's adorable. Hailcut, our mother, is not infected. And here is little Aster Kit, another young female, so two sisters with blue eyes, a medium-length speckled pelt, and she's a bit daring. She is also not infected. However, Sweet Fire Kit is. So on this moon, the 44th moon, Little Fire Kit starts the countdown. Our patrols have ended, but unfortunately no cats were able to find food, and they all go to bed a little hungry tonight. Starling Star is a little worried since we are getting closer and closer to Leaf Bear that the prey is going to run off or somehow manage to cross the river, and they will be stranded and starving. It's the 45th moon, and cats are falling ill, recovering, but otherwise things are normal. But because it is a 5th of a moon, I will have to roll to see if any new cats are infected, and I'm going to check to see if any cats need to go to the next phase. Oh, that's right. So Boo Rose is actually infected. She was infected on moon 43, so she's only been infected for 2 moons so far. Crested Whisker is also infected and is still in the medicine den trying to recover from illness. Unfortunately, in all of the chaos of being sick and trying to find cures for things like white cough and other illnesses that ail the other cats, no one noticed when Crested Whisker was going on patrol. They're lucky that nothing bad happened, but she's now back in the medicine den and River J can work on her again. During this moon, the medicine cats decide to split up. They think that in order to contact StarClan, that they need to have private meditation. River J goes out on patrol and she does get a vision from StarClan. She sits and ponders on it. It isn't very clear, a lot of whispering. To River J, it seems like something is blocking out StarClan and it gets harder and harder to hear them. But she does still hear the whispers. The Willow. The Willow, the Willow. She returns to Starling Star and Elrun and decides to talk to them about investigating further in the Willow. It's mostly hollow on the inside with a burrow underneath, and that's where the leader has been sleeping. But the 3 decide to investigate, and I'll get back to that later. Now, Raccoon Creek has gone out, and similarly to River J in the last moon, hears whispers, and in hopes of it being StarClan, she follows those whispers. But instead, she finds a young cat who has just given birth. So now we have Grave Flood, Ermine Kit, Furled Kit, and Briar Kit. We are gaining lots of cats. And the medicine cats are wondering how on earth are these others crossing the river? It's almost like they're just being placed here. So here is Grave Flood, who is actually a kitty pet that had escaped pregnant from their house and 2 legs. Somehow they had found their way on the island across the river. The kits started coming, so they had no choice but to burrow down and just wait for it to pass. But now she is well. She is an adult female with dark blue eyes, long fur that is Bengal colored. I love Bengal cats. She's responsible and an excellent speaker. So let's roll to see if her or any of her kits are infected. And then we have little Ermine Kit, a young little female with a classic pelt, short fur, heather blue eyes. She's a bit insecure for a kitten, but with that beautiful gaze, it doesn't matter because everybody just wants to take care of her. She is fortunately not infected. Then we have Furled Kit, another young little female with long fur, a rosetted pelt, and gray eyes. She's a little more of an attention seeker. And then we have Briar Kit, another young female. So many sisters! She has short fur, a smoke pelt with blue eyes, and she is a daring kitten. But unfortunately, out of all of them, Briar Kit did get infected. And so we will have to keep an eye on her. But I have to say, we finally made it to a full page of cats. I don't know how long that will last, but I'm really excited that we have made it this far. On the 46th moon, much is going on. Newly made apprentice Firepaw touches noses with their new mentor Chip Fawn. So Chip Fawn has earned enough respect to be able to take on an apprentice and mentor little Firepaw. Asterpaw fidgets impatiently beside Flickerbird as they wait for the meeting to end. They're finally an apprentice. They want to hurry up, get out there, and go, go, go. So Asterpaw's very excited to learn how to be a warrior. Now, as we always have done since the days of Iris Star, any newly made apprentice must go out on a hunting patrol on their own to see if they are capable of surviving. Now, Firepaw is just now an apprentice, so they must do this, and will go on a hunting patrol, but we're in the middle of Leaf Bear, so she's very nervous. So Firepaw did find a rabbit burrow, but unfortunately there was no rabbit inside. However, they did safely make it back to the clan camp. Now we have Asterpaw, who found a spot in the river that hadn't frozen just yet and managed to catch a fish. So Asterpaw's going to do very, very well. Finally, Chip Fawn and Boo Rose work together to get a fox off of a deer carcass and get food for the clan. The clan has been hungry for the last couple of moons, and this is a nice surprise that eases many of the cats' nervous hearts. On the 47th moon, not much has happened. However, Crested Whisker's fate hangs in the balance. I'm gonna have to roll to see if they come out of phase 3. If they do not, their survival chances drop another 10%. I rolled very low, under 50%. And so Crested Whisker will go into phase 4, which means they are starting to forget things, forget where they are, forget their own name, forget the medicine cats that are trying to help them. She's not looking well. And River Jay, Raccoon Creek, and Milk Spot have all seen this before with Iris Star. They're afraid that there's not much left they can do. Now on the 48th moon, Crested Whisker somehow escaped the den, wandering around, not sure where they are, but they come across a kitty pet named Sable who wants to join the clan. And somehow Crested Whisker manages to find their way back. The kitty pet decides to take on a more clan-like name, and now they are called Sable Dust. I will have to roll to see if they are infected. They are infected, which actually makes a lot of sense for Crested Whisker to be able to know that they were even there. Perhaps because this other cat was infected, Crested Whisker could sense them nearby and brought them to the clan. Boo Rose, being as brave as ever, tossed a snake out of the camp before it could bite Rot Whisker, who was sleeping in the elder den. Goodness, Boo Rose, even though Boo Rose is sick, is still helping out the clan. Here is Sable Dust, a male adult with copper and heather blue eyes. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful cat. With a smoke pelt, short fur length. He's a bit cold, but he's a good teacher. Huh, I love his collar. It matches his eye. This is a fun cat. I really love this cat. So now on the 48th moon, Boo Rose is feeling a little bit worse. I rolled extremely low for her, and so she will go on to phase 2. She's still able to patrol for now, but she's slowing down, and she's scared. She's seen what the sickness has done to Crested Whisker, and she's afraid. She's afraid of becoming like that. And once again, Raccoon Creek comes across a queen and her kits. Unfortunately, this time the queen did not make it. But Raccoon Creek, in a rush, was able to take all the kits back to the clan and nurse them back to health. Now we have Arc Kit, Beach Kit, and Wisteria Kit in the clan. Despite the fact that Raccoon Creek saw mushrooms growing out of this queen, None of the cats seem to exhibit any signs of a fever or blacking out. They all seem very, very healthy, and none are infected. I was so happy. I rolled so well. So first we have Arc Kit, who is a young male with hazel eyes, short fur length with a rosette pelt, and he is a daring little kitten. Then we have Beach Kit, another young male, so brothers, with silver eyes, a bangle pelt with short fur, but this little kit is a bit insecure. Look at this kit. This kit is precious. This kit is my kit. I claim this kit. And then we have little Wisteria Kit, who's also very cute. Another young male. So we had a litter of sisters. Now we have a litter of brothers. He has heather blue eyes with a tabby pelt, medium fur length, and he's a little bit of a bully, but that's okay. So now we're in the 49th moon, and yet another little kit is able to join the clan. Elrun, while doing a bit of patrolling around camp, finds a little kit named Peak Kit with no mother and no father. And so Elrun decides to take the little kit in. So Peak Kit is a young male kitten with emerald eyes, long fur, and a mackerel pelt. This one's a little noisy, which is probably why Elrun was able to find this small kit who's only 2 moons old. Unfortunately, the kitten does seem warm to the touch when Elrun picks him up, and it looks like he is infected. We have finally made it to the 50th moon. Wow. We have a couple ceremonies to get through. So Firepaw has excelled at every task placed before them. Despite their young age, they are more than ready to be a warrior, and they are given the name Firestripe, honoring their wit. Now that's a cool name. Ermine Kit sits in front of the clan with pride, their tiny heart beating so fast that they think it might explode. They are very excited to touch noses with Jump Pelt and start their apprenticeship. Oh, so interested in all the myths and stories told by the elders and queens. Furledpaw decides to become a medicine cat apprentice, hoping to someday speak to those gone before. Riverjay loves their determination and eagerness to learn and agrees to take them on as an apprentice. So Riverjay, even though she is busy trying to find a cure for this sickness, she takes on Furledpaw. I'm sure in her mind she believes the more medicine cats she has on her side to contact StarClan or to possibly make a poultice that could help cure this weird mushroom disease, she'll take on any cat that is willing to help. And as a reward for becoming a medicine cat apprentice, Raccoon Creek gives Furledpaw something to adorn their pelt as congratulations. And then Briarkit loudly complains as Graveflood pulls them over to quickly groom their pelts. They manage to wriggle away and scurry off to the front of the crowd for their ceremony, where they are renamed to Briarpaw and apprenticed to Firestripe. What? Firestripe was just made a warrior, is still really young, but has... Firestripe must have just, like, best cat, I guess. It must be the name, surely. So taking a quick look at Furledpaw, you can see that they now have beautiful petals covering their pelts. Yeah, look, Firestripe is only 10 moons old and has an apprentice. That's amazing. I love that. So despite all of the harm that is being placed upon these cats with this curse, they are strong. They're strong-willed. They're strong in numbers now. They are fighting this curse tooth and claw. And it makes me wonder if the curse is sentient enough to see that what it's doing now isn't working, and if it might do something worse. But we'll see that in the episodes to come. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post more episodes. Also, feel free to join Discord or follow me on Twitch. Both of the links to that is in the description below. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time for more of Willow Clan. Bye!